Okay, so CryptoLand, a project that we've followed several times on sort of crypto cringe, crypto scam streams. CryptoLand, of course, is the project where a group of a couple people want to buy an island off the coast of Fiji and turn it into a crypto-themed resort slash residential island. We watched all sorts of videos about it. We looked into their white paper. I've talked about how I think it's completely incompetent and ridiculous. If you want to see those videos, those are all on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HannahReloaded. But boy, has there been a break in the story. And the break is CryptoLand themselves have written an article on medium.com basically complaining about all the people making fun of their project and calling furries sus. So let's check out this article and see why do they think furries are so suspicious. Let's go. CryptoLand on the spotlight. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Oh, we're off to a great start. Glad I could provide publicity for you, and I'm glad that you admit that it's good, because then you can't sue anyone for talking about this, because of course, I can't hurt you. This is only good publicity. Nick says, so wussy baka. Jesus Christ. The ideal of a crypto island is exotic enough to capture everyone's attention, even those who hate crypto. CryptoLand has been public for a few months, growing steadily, but all of a sudden, on January 4th, 2022, a suspicious wave of online harassers started bullying CryptoLand, its community, and its team. Why? What happened? Indeed! What happened? Nothing, really. This sounds hard to believe, so we decided to investigate this deeply, and here are the findings. I'm excited for their findings, genuinely. Narnandia Owl says, not surprising, a lot of furries work in IT and like art, so they have more reason to hate NFTs than most. True. It all started on Twitter when several weird accounts began commenting on CryptoLand's feed, mocking the animation video and accusing us of being scammers, and worse, many suspicious accounts like these. And the thing that they find suspicious is that it's an 18+ furry art account. There's another one underneath this one that I can't show on stream because it's another lewd furry art account, but there's lewd art visible, so I can't show you that part. But I find it interesting that what they find so suspicious about these pages is that they're art pages from artists or art aficionados on Twitter who are fans of furry art, lewd furry art. And that's suspicious. I guess if you're a furry who likes 18+ furry art, you're not allowed to criticize things ever, because you're sus. Chibbers the Squirrel says, clearly the reason the CryptoLand folks didn't like that account is that it's 18+. Mental maturity, winky face. Let me switch the camera while I scroll past the, well, I don't know how to put it other than, cartoon tits. Oh, and that's a dick worm. Okay. Okay, we got past that part. We're good. As we will demonstrate later in the article, those are mostly fake accounts. But where is this bullying coming from and why? So, CryptoLand, bless their hearts, appears to not be aware that furry porn is a thing. So, for that reason... they believe that the furry porn accounts are fake. I guess just because they don't believe that anyone would really be into furry porn, which is pretty funny. Here's a link to the article if you want to see the part that I couldn't show you. Narnia Owl says, what happened? Someone set up us the bomb. Adia Blue says, share the furry porn, Hannah. Don't hold out on us. Anyway, the harassment originated with this thread. Also, it's not harassment. People are allowed to cover your shitty crypto project. Molly White, who's a great follow on Twitter. Molly follows and covers all sorts of crazy crypto stuff, NFT stuff. I'd highly recommend following her on Twitter if you happen to ever spend time in the hellscape that is known as twitter.com. So Molly said an up-and-coming crypto scam or project has managed to dunk on crypto bros better than any satirist I've seen so far, with one of the most painful to watch YouTube videos I've seen in a while. Join me in hell as we watch this together. And of course she ended up watching the CryptoLand video. The threat is a bit hateful, to say the least, with what even sounds like some death wishes. And what they consider a death wish is her saying, quote, a private island with a complete ecosystem that represents the blooming crypto space. These people are going to die on this island, aren't they? Okay, I understand that the people behind CryptoLand, English is not their first language. They're from Spain, so maybe this is something that is lost in translation. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. Molly is not saying to you guys that she hopes you die. She is saying, oh my god, they're so incompetent that they're going to die. It's a facetious worry pointing out how incompetent you come across. It's not a death threat in any way, shape, or form. Again, if it's a language barrier thing, I get it. If it's not, come on. I've seen soccer players flop better than that. We don't wish her to die, though. Oh, good. I was very concerned that you wanted this Twitter user to die because she made fun of your shitty island project. We don't wish her to die, though. Our only wish would be for her to spread kindness instead and use her time on Earth to do something beautiful with her energy. I hate these two. I hated them before, but whenever I see someone come out and when people criticize you, it's tough, you know? It's tough when people criticize your project, especially if you've put time into it. But the kind of people who respond to criticism instead of actually addressing the criticism, or even the people who are criticizing them, instead of actually addressing any of that, they just say, like, we just want, like, can't you do something more productive? Or, like, spread love, man. No, fuck you. You're completely sidestepping the issue. You've been criticized time and time again from many people, for many different reasons, about the dog shit idea you have. It's going to happen. When you have a goddamn project that you are publicly giving to people and saying, give us money so we can do this thing, you are now open to public criticism. You are not owed kind wishes and kindness. You are owed basically whatever people decide they want to say about your project. It's public, and you're asking people for money for it. The attacks continued, and then someone set this trap comment. This is their trap comment. At CryptoLand, what will the age of consent be in CryptoLand? Now, to most people, that's not a trap. That's a question that you answer, that's a weird question. At least 18, you fucking weirdo. Lily Love Stuff says, I mean, I've seen grown-ass adults in Spain slut-shame and harass a 12 and 10-year-old before over a singing contest for children. Yikes. So that's not a trap. You just had a bad answer. As we can promptly see in retrospect, this is one of the many accounts involved in creating FUD around CryptoLand. FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Before even getting any further, note that this account does not have personal profile pictures nor name. As you can already see, this is a red flag account by any standards. It's not a red flag. This person has 734 followers. This is a person who has an account that says Lil Head Ass eBay, and their thing says International Incident Creator. This is clearly someone who shit posts, but like, that's okay. That doesn't make them fake. They're a real person. They have a decent number of followers on Twitter. They're clearly a real person. Overthought says, Crypto Bros losing their shit. Anyway, generally speaking, we tend to respond to most comments because we love to engage with the community. Oh boy, is that why you ban everyone who criticizes you? Our Twitter is managed by several people in the team, but all non-native English speakers. Here's this goddamn excuse again. I hate this excuse. In most of the languages that derive from Latin, consent, consentere, is used frequently in many contexts. One open discussion we've had in CryptoLand is whether the resort should be adults only, like many private island resorts do. As we previously said, we are non-native English speakers and can sometimes confuse meanings and make syntax errors. With that comment, the question was misunderstood and thought to be referring to the minimum age required to visit CryptoLand. Since it has not been decided yet whether CryptoLand will be an adults-only resort, therefore, the indeterminate response. Which, of course, was, mental maturity should be enough. Winky face. Okay. So once again, we gotta talk about this bullshit excuse that, oh, we're non-native English speakers, so we didn't understand the question. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Okay? First of all, let's go with their excuse for a second. Let's even pretend that for a second that the question that they thought was being asked was, how old do you have to be to go on the island? Which is what they claim they thought the question was. If someone asked, how old do you have to be to go on the island? This would still be a fucking creepy pedo answer. Can we be clear about that? Because everyone I've seen comment on this bullshit answer never points this out, and it bothers me. Even if they thought the question was, how old do you have to be to enter the island? The answer, mental maturity should be more than enough winky face, is still fucking creepy and still makes you look like pedophiles. Period, end of discussion. Secondly, bullshit. Bullshit that you thought that's what was being asked. You know why? 'Cause you put a fucking winky face. Never once did I see in any of your tweets prior to this one any winky faces. You don't winky face when you're just trying to be cutesy or when you're just trying to be kind of tongue-in-cheek. This was a winky face of a man who wants to stick it in a fucking underage person. This is a pedo winky face. Your Honor, I rest my case. Why do I have a gavel if I'm a lawyer? I'm a really good lawyer. And all of this is, of course, in my opinion only. Wouldn't it be subject to Fiji law regardless? It would. The age of consent in Fiji is, drumroll, 16. The age of consent in Fiji is 16. Adia Blue says, the meme is, wow, look, first name bunch of numbers is absolutely legit. They fail at internet culture so hard. Gare the Khajiit says, I only have 65 followers. Thanks for following me, by the way, Hannah. Senpai noticed me, and I do what I can be considered furry art, and I hate crypto. Am I fake? You are. You're gonna fade from existence like Marty McFly. Anyway, in light of the fact that this was an obvious misinterpretation, it wasn't. You're lying, in my opinion. Once we realized the true significance of that ill-intentioned question, we proceeded to delete the tweet. From there, they got exactly what they wanted, something to amplify the negative narrative they wanted to create around the project, so they did. So, of course, everyone made fun of this, because, you know, makes them look like pedophiles. Because it's a very pedophile thing to say, in my opinion. Let's have a look at some of the other relevant accounts involved. Linking to tweet from Crypto Bros Taking L's account. Crypto Bros Taking L's is a really funny account on Twitter. I'd recommend it. Just like it sounds, it's an account that literally just, you know, shares screenshots or links of crypto people doing dumb stuff, being cringe, whatever. They're a pretty popular account. Oh, now they're going to investigate the number of retweets, quote tweets, and likes, and say that it's sus. Because they're conspiracy theorists now who think that it's suspicious that people are making fun of their alleged pedo crypto island plan. Reviewing the most recent Reviewing most recent 3.2 thousand tweets from little head-ass eBay, aka at Wide Sauce, 26 out of the 30 most liked tweets from Wide Sauce are attacks directed at CryptoLand. So they literally went in. They're literally investigating Twitter accounts that fucking dunked on them for evidence of malfeasance or conspiracy. So most of this guy's tweets that were the most popular were making fun of CryptoLand, which happens. I don't know if you know this, but if you tweet something that goes viral, the people who follow you are more likely going to interact with tweets that have something to do with the viral tweet. That's just how Twitter works. When are they going to investigate me? I hope they do. Please do. Excluding those 22 tweets, Wide Sauce averaged 4 likes per tweet. The 22 tweets above directed at CryptoLand averaged 2,693 likes. Ratio of retweets versus likes is suspiciously low for most highlighted tweets. Take the second one listed above, for example, just 23 retweets and a whopping 5,548 likes. That's not suspicious given the context of this tweet. Why would they retweet that without context? That's not how Twitter works. That's a tweet that I would like, not retweet. I would retweet the tweet from up above that and then like this tweet. They clearly don't know how Twitter works. Let me take this out while I'm reading the article, actually. I don't need it in. Engagement on Wide Sauce's tweets are being driven by inauthentic accounts. So then they just point out that on the followers list of the Wide Sauce guy, there are some people with no profile pictures, which isn't super uncommon. And also, Charlie Stinky69 has a thing that says I smell really bad, and they find that suspicious for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like on Twitter, I have... How many followers do I have on Twitter now? Like 21,000. 21,000 people follow me on Twitter or something like that. Which is nice. It's cool. A lot of them, and I see when people follow me, which happens regularly. I get a decent number of followers a day. A lot of people on Twitter have no profile picture. I find it kind of weird, just because at minimum I would, even if I didn't, have this, if I had like a private Twitter account, I probably wouldn't put my actual face, but I'd put some sort of art or something, but not everyone does. Some people just lurk on Twitter, and they don't need to put a profile picture, and that's fine. That's fine. That's not inherently suspicious. Only 40 out of the account's most recent 3.2k tweets have resulted in at least 50 likes. More than half, 22, are from retweets directed at CryptoLand. 80 out of the account's most recent 3.2k tweets have resulted in at least 20 likes. 213 of the account's most recent 3.2k tweets have resulted in at least 10 likes. In other words, the engagement received by Wide Sauce's tweet directed at CryptoLand are atypical when compared to the account's tweets historically. Yeah, because it got retweeted by me and Crypto Bros Taking L's and all sorts of other accounts that were like, holy shit, look at this thing he got them to say. Sometimes you just have the right mix of a thing you say on Twitter, and you get a whole bunch. For instance, like a month ago, I tweeted some comic, which I did end up linking to the actual creator of the comic because I felt bad because I didn't think it was going to get that much interaction. But I tweeted this comic page, and that comic page tweet got, bear in mind, normally my likes are like between 50 and 100 likes or something like that. On a really good tweet that a lot of people support, maybe I'll get 1,000 likes. I did a tweet last month that got over 200,000 likes. Twitter's fucking random, guys. Sometimes you're shit, will just get retweeted by the right person, it'll get sucked up into the algorithm, and a bunch of people will see it. It's completely fucking random. So looking at someone's account and saying, wow, this one tweet sure got a lot of interactions, yeah, that happens sometimes. That's how it works. Coiners taking L's. 338,000 followers since being created in May 2021 and after retweeting just 569 times. That's because Crypto Bros Taking L's is an awesome account. It's a really, really awesome account, honestly. Highly recommend following. And also, kind of the zeitgeist of people hating crypto is at an all-time high right now, which I like. Insane levels of engagement on this tweet, driven by artificial amplification and via reply. The account's linked to threads from Wide Sauce. So again, Crypto Bros Taking L's has a ton of followers, in the hundreds of thousands. Retweeted Wide Sauce, and then they're like, why does Wide Sauce have so much interaction on that tweet? Because an account with hundreds of thousands of followers retweeted it. That's why. It's easy to understand if you know how Twitter works. Narnandy Owl says, good thing they're using their resources where it matters, not like they are supposed to be trying to buy an island or anything. So this continues. Coiners Taking L's follows just 52 accounts, one of them being Web3 is Great, an account created by Molly White. Again, yeah. Molly White covers on Web3 is Doing Great, or Web3 is Great. Covers all sorts of crypto stuff. I follow this account. And the reason Crypto Bros Taking L's follows her is because they probably also pull content from her, from her stuff, her reporting, and then talk about it on theirs. They're literally accounts that talk about similar things. Like on Twitter, how many people do I follow? Like, I have way more followers than people I follow on Twitter. Let me see. I follow 911 people, and I have... Actually, I'm not quite to 21,000, and I have 20,600 something followers. So, I have a little over 20 times more followers than I follow. That's not uncommon. It's just kind of how things work sometimes. When you're actually popular. I know that's a hard concept for CryptoLand, but if you put out content that people actually like, you'll get more people who follow you than you follow. I know it's crazy, but just try and be likable. Just once. We provided a clear explanation of the misunderstanding. Not many seemed to care, though. They continued with their defamation narrative for weeks, even after we addressed the issue several times. Because your explanation smells like dog shit. Your explanation reeks of you trying to cover your ass. That's why. Hydrate. We at CryptoLand condemn any kind of racist, deviant, or abusive behavior. Our Twitter is run by several people, and not all of them are native English speakers. The person who answered that question clearly didn't understand the ill intent behind it and misinterpreted its meaning, natively thinking they're asking about the age allowed to come to CryptoLand, just like to any other place like a restaurant, a resort, or an amusement park. And as I already addressed, like, the response is still fucking creepy. The response is still creepy. Doesn't matter. One second. Sorry, I gotta do a thing real quick. It's just a customer service email thing. Do 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 do. Okay. Email sent. Cool. Hi, we apologize if that tweet has offended someone. It was a huge misunderstanding due to the fact that the comment was misinterpreted and the response is not at all a reflection of CryptoLand's values. Here's the statement we made explaining what happened. Again, just seems like bullshit. Just seems like bullshit. Punished Kamui? I don't know this account. Punished Kamui. 130 likes per day since account was created. A clear example of non-human bot-like behavior. Shitposting CryptoLand below. Amy Charlotte Keane says, the Facebook's first ad for Horizon tried so hard to make it seem like the good place is indisputable proof that it's the bad place. This is CryptoLand with a slightly higher budget. Again, it's like the people at CryptoLand don't understand that sometimes you just say a tweet that resonates with people or resonates with like a meme that's going on, and make no mistake, CryptoLand as a bad project that people were dunking on was absolutely a meme at this time. In my opinion, it's still going on in like the crypto hate circles like I'm a part of. Yeah, it's not suspicious when you do a fucking banger of a tweet like that. Rad Legal Takes, 100 plus likes per day since account was created. Propagating conspiracies about CryptoLand. Let's see. CryptoLand sells children in filing cabinets through Wayfair. OMG, is this true, CryptoLand? This just in. CryptoLand steals NFTs from orphans. So, okay, that first tweet is a reference to a QAnon conspiracy theory that they are making fun of and satirizing with that tweet. And the CryptoLand steals NFTs from orphans is also clearly satirical. So, don't really know what to say other than that. Spreading false accusations about the team. So why only white people on your island? Would you care to comment on your recent findings of the devs' post of white supremacy they deleted back in 2020? So the devs of CryptoLand, wear the tinfoil horn since we're getting into conspiracies? Okay, hats off. Let me put on the horns real quick. There we go. So the devs of CryptoLand have deleted posts back in 2020 that depict acts of white supremacy. Would you visit the island? But what about the accusations of white supremacy from the devs? It's found that in 2020 they deleted accounts and posts that related to white supremacy. Not only is this a scam, but the devs are extremely racist. LMAO imagine supporting a project run by white supremacists. I don't know anything about these claims, so I can't speak to their veracity, but that would be very funny if it was true. Or even worse, death wishes. This is just me reading this tweet. I don't agree with the contents of this tweet. I am reading it for journalistic purposes. It's the CryptoLand presentation, and someone retweets and says, I hope everyone involved with this project gets AIDS and fucking dies. That seems extreme. I don't agree with that statement, but that is something someone said. That's another death wish, which I don't endorse. I don't endorse any of these Minecraft wishes, okay? Most of our team members also got attacked on LinkedIn and via email, causing them anxiety, stress, and fear, so we will protect their privacy going forward. I don't disagree with that, by the way. No one should ever go and harass actual employees or anything working on this project. I don't even think you should engage with the actual people who are, like, behind this, unless you're an actual journalist or someone who wants to get an interview with them and talk with them one-on-one on camera or on the record. That's fine. But anyone directly sending, like, hate or threats of any kind to these people, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. This project is ridiculous and stupid, and I think it smells like a scam in my opinion, but threatening people, total dog shit. Don't do that. Social network analysis. To get a better sense of the abnormal engagement those fake accounts create. Again, you haven't established they're fake accounts. They're not fake accounts. A lot of people just find your project really funny. We have rendered a node map that gives a big picture view. Map graphics, 12,264 tweets, 4,367 unique accounts represented, data from January 2nd to January 11th. Verified accounts, 92 out of 4,367 are green below, unverified accounts are red. The vast majority of Twitter accounts are not verified. The vast majority. okay? So, like, that's not crazy that they're not verified. A lot of people don't have their verified accounts or whatever, or people have shit posting accounts or whatever. Recently created accounts, created less than 12 months ago. 12 months is a pretty long period. 12 months? You think a year ago they created an account to dunk on CryptoLand? Yeah, verified doesn't mean real either. Very strange. Hyperactive liking, averaging 100 likes per day since account creation, 305 accounts. That's actually not that many as a piece of the whole. Some people just are on Twitter constantly. Just saying. Little side note, when you come across inauthentic accounts, take the time to report them. Oh, that's good. They're sending people to, seems like to me they're sending people to report accounts that just criticize CryptoLand. Narnandia Owl says, how many CryptoLand Twitter accounts are verified, I wonder? Conclusions. This analysis shows clear evidence of a directed bullying campaign driven by amplified artificial engagement, but it's also important to mention that it was then followed by some organic participation as well. Wow, really downplaying the fact that everyone on the internet hates them. Crazy. Public statements like this made no difference. Dear CryptoLanders, we have been victims of what seemed to be a planned attack to harass, vilify, and twist our work. We condemn all the false information and false accusations being spread about CryptoLand and invite those who are truly interested to make their own research and politely ask us if they want to know anything about this amazing project. Much love, CryptoLand team. Again, this is complete conspiracy nonsense. There was not some sort of, like, directed, planned effort to shit on your shitty project. It's just a project that is so monumentally bad and cringy, especially with your video, that it became a meme. You failed so hard, and you cringed so hard, you memed yourself into people hating you. That's impressive. This didn't seem to interest the mainstream media either. A crypto island story is so irresistible that CryptoLand was covered by some of the biggest online newspapers in the world. Who is behind the origins of this and why is something that will be an ongoing investigation. What we already know is that many of those accounts are anti-crypto and regularly engaged with degrading practices. Retweet if you're NFT phobic, as if that's actually some sort of bad thing. As if it's a crime to hate NFTs. All these people making fun of us seem to hate NFTs. That's suspicious. It's not suspicious. A lot of people hate NFTs. NFTs bad because environmental damage. NFTs bad because conspicuous consumption. NFTs bad because cringe drawings of monkeys. Again, I don't know why they're highlighting the likes to retweets ratio. It's not weird. Like, neither of these likes to retweet ratios are sticking out to me as strange, and I spend a decent amount of time on Twitter. Narnandia Owl says, this is like Jimmy Dore, Caleb Maupin, everyone against me is CIA levels of cope with about the same level of bullshit evidence. These humiliation attempts are not only being directed at CryptoLand, as we can see here, but also they're common on many crypto projects of a certain size. Boy, it's almost like a huge contingent of the population knows all about NFTs and crypto, and we fucking hate them justifiably. Weird. It's almost like you're in a sector that is rife with scams, environmental damage, and rug pulls. Crazy. CryptoLand is made by crypto enthusiasts for crypto enthusiasts. Shouldn't surprise anyone that an unconventional project like this makes some no-coiners feel a bit uncomfortable, but CryptoLand is unstoppable. I like when they use no-coiners as an insult. It's such a weird cult-like behavior. They don't even own cryptocurrency. Newsflash, I have owned cryptocurrency in the past. I was smart enough to sell it for a profit and not hold on to it like a stupid... Let me calm down. I did hold cryptocurrency. I made a lot of profit on cryptocurrency. And then I got out because I knew it was a fucking scam. It actually happened by mistake. I think I've told this story. But when we first started TBR, shortly after... This was when crypto was much younger. This was like 2012 or something. So we set up something really early on that allowed people to donate to us in Bitcoin. And then we forgot about it until like 2018. And then I found that account. So, made some money on crypto. Nick says, really going with the hard R instead of no coina. Anyway. And you know what I did with that crypto profit? I spent every penny of it buying Christmas gifts for friends that year. So, that was nice. This episode further validates the urgent need for a place like the like-minded crypto advocates to get together away from the bullying of narrow-minded aggressors. Anyone who disagrees with me is an aggressor. And we will do so peacefully. We will not engage in any online warfare because it's not in our ethos. With love, see you in CryptoLand. Lovely. So that's their weird conspiracy-laden article where they claim that everyone who disagrees with them is a bot or is actively engaging in a concerted effort to destroy their brilliant project, which isn't at all cringy or stupid. Pretty funny. Pretty delusional. So, good stuff. We'll keep up with CryptoLand news if and when anything breaks. Because I gotta imagine this will only get more interesting, right? This can't just fizzle out. It's gotta have some sort of big, weird ending. Yeah. Guess we'll see.